Emily's here from Inner Coaching You. Delighted to be with you here again, and I'm going to be sharing a bit about the opportunity to work with me and one-on-one, to go deeper with me as your coach and guide, and to talk about my Empowered You program that I have just launched, a brand new program where I walk alongside and guide and coach you to evolve, to grow, to work together. And this program is all about connecting to who you are, to getting to know yourself, and to embracing yourself and moving through and breaking through barriers and really moving forward to step by step get connected, get excited, and make small steps to evolve and grow. It's very much a safe space and a partnership with me, walking alongside you, guiding, supporting, questioning, gently challenging you, thinking about where you are right now, where you would like to be, and how you would like to feel. And through this journey together and these 10 sessions that we do together over a period of about 12 weeks, like I say, we really look at reconnecting with yourself. Maybe you feel like you've lost sight of who you are and what you want in your life. See where you are right now and what is happening, and start to put things in place where you can create a vision, create a dream, a plan, aspirations, even if it's not clear to you right now, through support and guidance that I would question, to push you gently out of your comfort zone, to help learn, evolve and grow. And I don't know about you, but I've certainly known from my own experience that sometimes our comfort zone cannot be very comfortable. A comfort zone is usually what we're just used to doing, and sometimes it can actually feel pretty horrible and feel stuck, can create all sorts of feelings for us that we're just not enjoying. And so we do actually need to take steps, but it's much easier to do that if we're in partnership, doing that together with someone that we feel works for us. And I might not be the right person for you. I definitely encourage you to look at other coaches and therapists or support people for you. I'm not a therapist, I just want to make that very clear. I will be talking about that very shortly. That you find someone that you can accompany you. We might have fantastic friends and partners in our lives and family members, but it often is easier for someone that's outside, that can see things from a different perspective, that hasn't got that same emotional attachment, that we can walk together and we can see maybe your blind spots or things that are coming up for you in a different way, and help together do that and explore that, so you can uncover it and make the unconscious conscious and start to make small changes to do something different. So like I say, over 10 sessions one-on-one with me over about 12 weeks, work individually on what works best for you. There is a program that I have developed, but it's not a one size fits all. It's very much in adaptation with you, what your needs are. But broadly speaking, it's about looking at self-knowledge, looking at your vision, aspirations, dreams, maybe uncovering some things that you'd even forgotten about, whether it's in your personal life, your professional life, or just overall how you feel about life in general, and getting underneath, looking at the barriers and maybe the limitations that you cannot see for yourself, to shine what I call a loving spotlight on those, to make those more visible, so then you can start to be aware of what's really going on and give yourself what you need, and together we can find the support and resources that are needed to break through those, and slowly but surely start to create a new story, a new way of life, kind of shedding those barriers and those beliefs. And that can sound a little bit scary and daunting, I understand that, if we're in this space of always seeing ourselves as one person and as that package. It can feel a bit daunting of what's going to happen as a result. Obviously this midlife crisis is always a big thing, that therefore everything must go. You have to get the sports car, you have to get the new partner, you have to do the whole thing. Very much not the case at all. It's very much doing this in a gentle, patient, compassionate way, what works for you. It's certainly not a case of midlife does not have to be a crisis. Actually, Brené Brown calls it an unravelling, and again that might sound a little bit scary and daunting, but it's just a very slow process where we do need to connect, and everyone's journey is very different. and I'm very much here to walk on the path with you to help support and guide together. And so one of the things that people do ask me in the work that I do is, what's the difference between a therapist, a counsellor or a coach, and how do I know what I need? And I'm going to talk very much in generalised terms. I've worked with therapists and also coaches. I've had, as I've shared before, my own struggles with anxiety and depression, and they've been incredibly helpful to me. There's so many different types of modalities and ways of approaching. Some have been more helpful than others. We're each different at what works for us. But the thing that I would like to say as part of that as well is, from my experience, and again I'm generalising, therapists, counsellors, psychologists often work by looking at the current situation, but also going to the past, looking where that might have stemmed from, to really uncover that and work through that to help you then moving forward. Whereas I feel like coaches, certainly my approach, is more about looking at what's happening here and now, and looking at making small practical steps moving forward and seeing what happens when you move forward in that area, which may or may not relate to something that happened in the past. But I'm not a psychologist. I'm not going to be dealing with trauma or anything like that. I'm not skilled and not trained to be able to do that. But it's more about moving forward in small steps, being more practical, more action-based, to get to the area of your life that you want to make changes and see, like, you feel excited and want to be part of that life. And so the other part of that then comes down to you, trusting yourself, who's the right person to work with you. And I could completely say, well, only you know the answer to that question, which is true in large part, but you have to really have to ask and shop around, get recommendations from people, watch videos, be part of free trainings or whatever it might be. A lot of people do offer free first sessions, whether it is a psychologist or a coach, and see who resonates for you, who you feel like you can work together. I can't tell you the answer to that. You need to see how someone makes you feel, whether they are someone that you feel that you can work together, and hopefully they'll be honest with you as well, whether they feel that they can help you too in your situation and moving forward. So the Empowered You program, as I said, it's 10 one-on-one sessions with me, which last 60 to 75 minutes. The program takes approximately 12 weeks just to have some time and space to integrate. And this is a brand new program. I trained to be a coach last year. I have been coaching people since the beginning of the years, and I will read some testimonials out shortly. This program next year, 2024, when I'll be offering it at the full price, which will be €1,368, which I will do in all the currencies. Not all the currencies, you'll be glad to hear, but some of them, which would be the equivalent of £1,177 or $1,468 or 2,255 Australian dollars. So that would be my price next year. But for this group now, and the doors are closing on this next Thursday, the 28th of September, I'm doing a special one-off price. As I said, this is new, but I have been working on the same program with people over the last 9 months. I'm doing a half price, so it will be €684, £588, $734 or 1,127 Australian dollars. So to make the most of this one-off price, I urge you to book in a call with me. It's not a sales call at all. I do not operate like that, but it's more of a chat to see what's going on for you, to understand more about your situation and see what options there may be for you. If you feel like you would like to talk about a payment plan, we can obviously talk about that as well. I'm going to share the link to booking in my calendar either this week or next week. I also am offering a 3-session money-back guarantee for anyone that feels it's not working. I am 99.9% sure that it will be hugely beneficial to you, and that you'd know by session 1 whether it was going to be helpful to you or not. But I'm just offering you that guarantee because I do feel confident. I do have a few places left to be part of this. So I do encourage you to book in a session, even if you're just a bit curious about it. I'm not one of those pushy people at all, I can assure you. So yeah, I encourage you to book in a session, and together we can find a way through what you're going through, experiencing currently, what you want to create more of in your life, to make some solid progress towards creating that future that you want, with a clearer sense of who you are, feeling more grounded, feeling more excitement, even if excitement feels like it could be a long way off right now. I know how that feels when you kind of feel like you're wading through stuff and you just don't know which way to turn sometimes. But doing this together in partnership, the firm footing, just each step evolving and growing and learning. And I wanted to share some of my testimonials from my clients that I've been working with over the last 9 months. Firstly, one from Kristen, who's actually based in the US. She says, I 10 million % recommend coaching with Emma Lees, and she has helped me regroup and is awesome. Thank you to Kristen for that. The next one is, I now feel courage that I did not have. Previously, I felt stuck in some ways by the challenges I had in my life. Working together, I have gained new knowledge and perspective, and I feel I also have the strength to start afresh. Thank you very much for everything. That's from Sylvie, who's actually based in Africa. This one's from Magda, who's in Spain. I want to thank Emma for accompanying me from one complicated situation to a desired situation, all with her unique personalised tools, methodology and professionalism. This transformation is also thanks to Emma's empathy and dedication to others. Emma is a special person that has made a big impact on my life. She has acted as my companion and guide to transition my life for the better. Thank you so much, Magda, for that. This last one's from Hayone, who has actually recently relocated to Ireland, and that's one of the reasons why she wanted to work with me. She moved from Botswana in Africa, and she shared, I'm happy to say that at the moment Emma was the best thing that's ever happened to me. Lofty praise indeed. A true safe haven existed in her program. She helped me emotionally get ready for the major step I was about to take, as she pulled back layers of anxiety. I don't stand on shaky grounds, and I'm more connected to who I am. I am here today, standing tall and shining my light. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Hayone. So as I say, I've worked with women across Europe, US, Asia, Africa, often working with women who are in this kind of midlife phase, that maybe lacking clarity, maybe feeling overwhelmed, just to slowly start peeling back the layers, to start being sure about who we are, what we want, and having that clarity, that sense of direction and purpose moving forward, whether we're looking for more meaning in our lives, whether we're looking for more certainty, that we can step into a new story for ourselves without letting go of everything in the past, without letting go of who we are, the things around us, but doing that together in partnership. And showing you what you maybe can't see, the potentials for yourself, what you can't see, maybe some of the barriers for yourself. So I want to encourage you to reach out if you are curious about this at all. You have shown already by being part of this community that you are willing to invest in yourself, that your needs matter, and that things haven't been working for you. And it's up to you, obviously, whether you want to continue with that at all. And hopefully, I'd love that this program has really made you feel great and ready for this fresh start. Fantastic. Only you're going to know if you feel like you need to do something more than that and make a new step in the right next direction. But if you're even vaguely curious, I encourage you to book in for a 30-minute, zero obligation chat with me. And as I say, this half price offer to work in Empowered You with me is available until next Thursday, the 28th of September. Thank you so much for being part of this, for investing this time in yourself, and you absolutely are not alone. You matter, and I'm here if you've got any questions, feedback, concerns, whatever it might be. I always love to hear from you, no matter where you are in the world and what you're doing. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Bye for now.